Hey everybody, this is your daily dose of all things royal. Well, hello my gorgeous good-looking friends. Today I'm back with a new video that I think you all are gonna like. Wishing King Charles a happy 74th birthday today. To mark this special day, a new photograph has been released by the palace, and it's an image showing the king leaning against an ancient oak tree in Windsor. Buckingham Palace has announced the king is taking on the role of the Ranger of Windsor Great Park. Oh, that's so nice. I believe that that was a role that his father, Prince Philip, held. What a nice tribute. Among the many people wishing the king a very happy birthday today was his son and heir to the throne, the Prince of Wales, and his wife. It remains to be seen if the spare and that woman will issue any kind of statement wishing the king or acknowledging the day for the king. Something tells me don't hold your breath. In my personal opinion, I do not think that Harry cares for anybody in his family. What bothers me about this guy is that he's so thirsty for attention. America does not appreciate this British prince going and using our veterans for PR purposes. It's so disrespectful and it comes across as disingenuous, especially when everything that this guy does, it always focuses back onto himself. The most recent and a good example of doing this was the PR stunt yesterday by posting or broadcasting this letter to Scotty's little soldiers. Now, I don't have an issue with Harry writing to them. The issue that I have is that it was clearly done for this self-promotion, trying to display some sort of empathy by saying we share a bond even without ever meeting one another because we share in having lost a parent. I know firsthand the pain and grief that comes with loss and want you to know that you are not alone. What rubs me the wrong way about this is that he continues to use his dead mother to promote himself, as if this is the brand that's going to be peddled in that book. Diana did not lose her life as a result of her service defending our freedoms. And why I feel that this is so inauthentic and disingenuous is because it's been 25 years since his mother passed away. You would think at some point it would have eased up, but at the same time, he recently just lost his grandmother, someone who was there for the majority of his life and gave her life to service and duty for the country. You mean to tell me that that was not worth mentioning, especially since she just passed away and the whole world has been mourning? Come on, Harry doesn't care about anybody but himself. Let me show you the level of entitlement that Harry seems to feel he has. In the BBC, Prince, son, and heir Charles at 70, Prince Harry and Prince William talk about their father. In the beginning, Prince Harry talks about how he was grateful for his father stepping up to walk Meghan down the aisle.
I asked him to, and I think he knew it was coming. And he immediately said, yes, of course, I'll do whatever Meghan needs. I'm here to support you guys.
Now pay attention to what he says next.
For him, that's a fantastic opportunity to step up and be that support. And he's our father, so of course he's gonna be there for us.
Charles didn't have to do anything. And you hear the sense of entitlement that he has, as if like that's his job. And look at William's face. He's not happy with what he's hearing. He doesn't even slightly nod to show some agreement.
He's our father, so of course he's gonna be there for us.
The next thing that Harry says shows how entitled he feels.
When Prince Harry turned around and said, "Thank you, Pa,"
I think that was very touching.
I've been brought up well. I mean, you've got to say thank you. Just because he's my father, that doesn't mean that I can just sort of go, okay, that's all, I'll take it from here. That is what I wanted to say. That is what I wanted to say.
And the fact that he looks up and to the left shows that he is pulling from a memory of how he really thought and how he really felt. And he's telling the truth here. He does quickly recognize that that's not a polite thing to say, so then he combats it by saying this.
But I was very grateful for him to be able to do that.
When you look at it and slow it down, you can see that sometimes when people lie, they look away and they dart their eyes around as sort of as a symbol to ponder over what to say next. It may happen subconsciously, but here you can see it's noticeable. Harry's not comfortable or believes what he's saying because here he's pursing his lips and rapidly blinking his eyes. At the time when this premiered, we wouldn't have known. But now that we know the backstory of the feud the brothers had before the wedding, Watching their behavior now, it explains a lot, especially Kate's expression at the wedding. And knowing now that there was tension before the wedding, these expressions now all make sense. The French documentary Ligne Rouge, William et Harry, les frères ennemis, translated The Red Line, William and Harry, the enemy brothers, or you could say warring brothers, in my opinion, is one of the best documentaries summarizing this whole entire mess.
Dès le départ, William est méfiant envers la fiancée de son frère.
From the very beginning, William was suspicious of his brother's girlfriend. The day Harry happily announces to his brother that he will marry Meghan Markle, nothing went as planned. William was very surprised at this announcement, and even to say to his little brother, "Are you sure you want to marry this girl? Aren't you going too fast with this girl?" Harry couldn't stand that his brother had doubts about this possible marriage, and even less so that he couldn't stand that William talked about Meghan in the terms of this girl. This girl, which is what resonated in Harry's head. Very quickly, cracks started to appear in this picture-perfect painting. In preparation for the wedding, it's revealed that when Meghan was choosing a tiara that she would wear on her wedding day, the actress threw a fit over a controversial jewel. Meghan wanted a very specific tiara. Unfortunately, the one that she liked was linked to the Russian imperial family, and that she directly opposed stylist Angela Kelly, who was helping her choose. When Angela Kelly said you can't have that tiara, Meghan lost it and rebelled. The Queen had to call Harry to tell him that they don't talk like that to staff, and that the Queen sided with Angela Kelly, to whom she's very close to, against Meghan. It's an incident which seems a little ridiculous, but the incident revealed Meghan's dysfunctional behavior. Wednesday, February 28, 2018, 4 months from the wedding, we find two couples, all smiles, for their first official meeting together for the launch of their foundation. But a small answer given in the interview was not all so rosy within the kingdom. 5 months later, a case will shatter everything and trigger the war between the two brothers. A case so sensitive that it remained secret for 3 years. And that is in reference to the bullying. So now you understand how we got to this place. Harry has not progressed past being a petulant, self-centered little boy. Take, for instance, this moment where Harry's supposed to give a speech for his father, and all he's doing is complaining about how hot it is. It explains why Camilla turned around and was like, "Help."
So the Duke could pay public tribute to his father's work. But he was finding it rather warm.
Very warm, isn't it? It's even this building.
And look at how miserable he looks. Neither him nor Meghan want to be there. And that's because they're so selfish. Any charitable activity they attempt to do looks contrived and fake because they can't even get the basics down. Today, a rumor is floating around that Harry wants to help with the Earthshot Prize because he believes he understands the American people. America, how do you feel about this autocrat continuing to speak on behalf of the American people? Don't forget, he called our First Amendment bonkers and is actively trying to push censorship. He's also attacked our Second Amendment and our rights to bear arms, as well as pushing mental health and exploiting our military and veterans. I think something needs to be done here about this guy. I think he's overstayed his welcome and he needs to go home. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts below, and I'll be back soon with some more content. Until then, be safe. Bye.
It was such a fraud.